And welcome into episode 2 here on the Bedrock Farlands SMP. And on today's episode, I want to do a couple things. But first things first is, let's take the inside of this hot air balloon and try to turn it into some kind of storage room. Now, what I am thinking is, we're going to go live on Twitch. And I think we're going to make like little platforms and have little walkways and make more little platforms and just make it look like a tree house or a tree fort, something like that on the inside of the balloon. How it's gonna work, I don't know. We'll see. And you guys on Twitch are gonna help me to design this. So what I have in my head might not be what happens. And there's some other things we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little bit of end raiding tomorrow. So this should be kind of fun. Well, it doesn't look like much. But here on stream, my chatters have helped me to figure out that I do think I want platforms. And I came up with a number of 7. There's going to be, or 9, oh my goodness, 9. There's going to be 9 separate platforms for all the different materials. And I'm going to have to find some way of getting back and forth between them all. But now it is a matter of turning these dirt platforms into pretty platforms. And we'll see how that works out. Well, we had a little impromptu end raiding escapade here in the middle of the weekend. So, yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. I'll try to show some of the highlights, and then maybe there'll be a 0.5 after the episode where I'll show you the whole thing unabridged. But we just kind of took 2 hours, went through the end, and did some end raiding. And you should see what we got at the end of the 2 hours. Is pretty amazing what a couple people can get end rating. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. But back to the shopping district. Let's get the office building done and get some rooms sold.
Just log off now.
Yeah, so the basic rules as I can figure is we'll take about 2 hours, go raid, bring everything back, throw it in your chest, and try to calculate a score, and whoever has the highest score wins. Simple as that.
Sounds like it's kind of fun.
Stretch it.
Okay,
Go, go, go,
so for the 2 hour minimum, or 2 hour runtime,
blah, blah.
and it's going to be controlled by chat. Now chat's going to say when we're done. So chat, or anybody, the timer starts now, and in 2 hours tell us to stop. How's that?
Good point.
And
You're streaming this?
oh yeah. You're live right now.
Awesome. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, go.
I can't lie. I really, really
just you and me. It's already past dark. Yes, I can see the perfect picture of nothing.
If your stuff's not sorted alphabetical order, it doesn't count. Just so you know. Who's counting up the points?
So I think that's a vote.
Will deserved win.
If that's a 1-2, that's I think that's a unanimous vote. I think Sir Kirgon, you are the first victor of the end race
Hey, I can
challenge.
vote that. I think it was Cappadora.
Ooh.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was good times.
Just armor?
So everything's yours to use as you wish.
Everything? Oh, like all the stuff we grabbed. Does Kay get all the diamonds?
Yep. Well, it's up to Kirgon. Kirgon can do whatever he wants with it.
Oh,
I didn't agree with that.
Oh,
I'll put it back then.
I don't want to. That takes too much effort. I think I'm fine with what I got. Actually, if somebody could take these beats.
That was a lot of fun. So I kind of thought Kirgon was going to win that before we ever left. One thing you might have saw in one of the last clips, you saw Kirgon kind of bouncing around behind me while I had my dirt platforms. On his stream, unbeknownst to me, while I was talking to him, he was talking to his stream, they came up with a basket design of their own. So this is a designed blocks picked by Kirgon's chat and built while I wasn't really paying attention. I saw his name popping around, but I did not realize that was what he was doing. Excellent. But I need to take a break from storage. I'm still working away at getting things sorted out. I have an opportunity to make some diamonds. I'm gonna go into real estate. I'm gonna go into selling ad space. So before I can sell ad space, I need some space to sell the ads. So let's get to the shopping district and try to make a office building, question mark. So here in the shopping district, you might say, well, Ron, what's the plan? I might not necessarily be a plan type of person. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go live on Twitch, and I think I'm gonna make chat kind of decide what's going on. The basic idea is I want to try to make like a modern office building. Oh, look, neighbors, and where at and what design and how about. It's gonna kind of depend on chat. I'll just probably go over here somewhere where there's nobody really building and make a little office building. Should be fun. So I found a spot. I picked it out just behind the bookshop. We're going to try to make a build in the next city block. So the idea is going to be that I'm continuing the hallway down or the alleyway down between these two buildings, and I'm going to put a little office building in here. How or what is still in the matter of design, but I have picked out some blocks. The palette is basically white concrete, cyan terracotta, and mangrove, and a little bit of cherry. But we'll come up with a better plan and step back in a minute. So what I think I've figured out, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense yet, but where the oak is going to be like a central staircase that goes up and down between layers. Well, there'll be a big office on the back, and then two different size offices here with a little walkway leading towards the frog farm. Next step is to try to get some foundation in and start with some walls. Well, I might have got myself carried away. I've been here with chat and just building, and the basic structure is pretty well done. Second phase and third phase of decoration are still to come, where we go through and block variation and square thing. Like everything's very square right now. But so yeah, office, staircase, office. Let's go take a look at it. It's very monotone at the moment, which is kind of fun. We're gonna come back and do some plants and decorations, but this is the basic gist of it. As you walk in, the first office is here to the left. The desk will be set up here, and we'll come back again after all the decorations are in place and the final run through is done. Another office down here at the ground floor. Still some decoration to do. We use some cherry wood in here for some decoration. Coming up into the main space, this is all going to be staircase because there is an office up there. And then we've got the main office through here. And as we don't have a current staircase, you have to kind of like get up here by yourself. And this is the final office. Again, the desk will be underneath the awning. So yeah, let me get a chance to put some more trees and shrubs and internal decorations in, and we can finally have an office. Phase 1 is pretty well done now. I've done a little bit of decorating for outside. Some custom trees are, you know, maybe not the best. A little bit of greenery, still some path work to do. I'm liking the idea of these wall sections as like a safety wall. But no, first wave, I've decided that now that I've got my room decorated, I'm going to open these up for sale. So people just have to contact me and they can purchase themselves a fancy office room to decorate as how they please. We'll finish up with mine after. Hallways still need some work. I don't like the fact that the stairs are the same color as the floor, so maybe that's something I can work on. This might either be the future meeting hall or I might sell it as a double office. And then of course this room upstairs, just an office space. More than enough room, I think, for people to keep some files on hand, conduct some business, you know, normal things. On the other side, you can walk up to the roof, say if you want to have a rooftop meeting. It's not very safe up here. It needs some like guardrails, you know, keep people from falling off the side of the building. But if you need to fly away, if you need to get away, yeah, it's kind of a cool little spot. You get out here to take a look around the shopping district. As it grows, you'll see more and more and more. But then, back down here, in my office, I've done a little bit of decorating. This will be the wall where I keep all of my deeds. So all the spaces, like say you want to buy advertising space on the hot air balloon, it'll be here. And you can come here and pick what you want. I don't know if I'll do a map or what I'll do, something to demonstrate what's in each place. I've got my little desk set up here, the little armor stand trick, holding up the desk, little coffee cup. This is where I'm going to keep my my books. I need to get a bunch of books, some quills to put in here so people can sign their deeds away whenever they purchase their advertising space. They can sign their deed. I thought this kind of looked like an armoire in behind the music notes. I could tune them to a different song, I guess. And then a wall over here for decoration. These are going to be storage, so as you sign your contract, I will store them in my filing cabinet. It's kind of a cool idea. This was from the Wither fight from the very first day I was on the server, so I thought it was kind of a little cute memento. And then I'm trying to figure out if I want to do some kind of artwork here with copper, and maybe I'll come back and wax them and make a little checkerboard. I think it looks kind of cool. We'll see as it oxidizes. Yeah, but no, pretty simple decorations, but I'm pretty happy with it. I might do some things where I change the floor out and stuff like that. But in the meantime, let me get message out to all the server mates that office is up for sale. So here we are back at my office, and I have a wild Kirgon here. And Kirgon, I understand you heard that I've got some offices for sale or for rent.
Well, yes, and as well the ad space.
In the ad space, yeah. Oh, do you want to? Okay. So I understand you're interested in this front beautiful office overlooking the Froglight farm or shop.
Exactly.
That would be this contract here, and you're interested in ad space on the hot air balloon, I believe. My base, I believe I saw that.
That's correct.
So if you want to take a look, if we can join here, if you want to take a look at the contract, my lawyers picked this up and set up the contract, and the cost is pretty steep. The costs are pretty steep. It's going to be an IOU.
One IOU should be interesting in exchange for the office rental for the duration of the season. It's nice the space may be decorated. The renter's expense. And that's it? That's
That
the extent of it?
that's it. Yeah, yeah, that's all. You can do with the space whatever you like. You can decorate it however you want. You can move the walls if you want to, but that's all. That's all on you. I will take care of the outside. I will maintain the lawn. I'll do the shopping. I'll clear the snow. But yeah, the inside's up to you. And if you take a look at the next ad,
Fine.
oh, you signed it and everything. Excellent. Oh, I gave that is this one here. Whoa. My desk is in the way. The contract is very similar for the ad space. It's going to be a second IOU. Can you handle that?
I suppose there's no wiggle room to make it one IOU, just a bigger IOU for both? What is one of four? Is that page one? Balloon one of four. You're using two of the sides, though.
Yes.
That's what
Yeah. So there's still another side of the balloon up for sale. If you need two ad spaces.
No, I know somebody else that wants that one.
Okay, perfect.
All right, signed.
Perfect. So if you ever need to review your contract, the contracts will be stored here in the done deals, and we can review them at any point in time. And you are now the proud owner of an office and an ad space. Do with as you will.
Nice. All right.
I expect
for the
your
business, sir.
stick sales to go through the roof.
Not just sticks and such.
Excellent.
Thank you for your business, sir. I'm
Hey.
gonna get right to it.
Anytime. Well, what do we have here? I don't think that took very long. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah. Construction's already been worked on. Construction's already on play. Look, he's already got a border put up. Let's not look inside. That's up to Kiergon. But yeah, the second we signed the contract, he moved in. It's pretty amazing. Pretty cool. Now I've got some neighbors to look at. So, I see a Mr. Eric in my office. Eric, I believe you're interested in some of my wonderful ad. What did you want, an office space, or did you want some ad space, or did you want both?
Office space. Sir.
Office space? Well, we've got two offices available. Did you want to peruse and take a look at them?
Sure, show me around.
Well, first things first is we have this big office space number one. This is a lot of space.
Oh, it is.
Lots of cool space. You got some good windows, good views. Maybe a new shop opening up soon.
Yes.
And then the other office space, because office space number two is already occupied. Spaces are going quick, just so you know. But office space number two, or office space number three, is up here, up above.
I like this wall. It's a nice wall.
Now, I will say, if you become the owner of the property, you have liberty to adjust decoration as you see fit. You just might have to ask your neighbor about the ceiling of your floor of his ceiling.
I see. Yes. I'll look at. I think I'm liking the bigger one on the bottom.
Okay. Well, then let's go take a look at the contract.
All right. Yeah, this one looks nice. It's very nice. Very nice.
Okay, let's go look at contract number one.
All right.
Take a seat. Let me close the door. So, office space number one. We'll put it. We'll hand it to you here. Here you go. If you want to look at it, it says that you need to sign the fact that you are going to owe me an IOU for exchange for the rental.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound fair to you?
It does sound fair. Yes.
Now, I'll say the IOU is not going to be something crazy. We're not going to, I don't know, blow up your base. That's not the IOU. But you might kind of have to help me with some, redstone bits from time to time.
Sounds good to me. I love redstone.
So if you want to sign and date the contract.
Under rentor?
Under rentor, yes. And
Spell my own name.
you, sir, are now a proud owner of the biggest office space in the building. We've got a stranger lurking outside the window.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what today's date is.
Oh, you don't worry about the date.
Oh, it's nine.
we
Nine.
I'll get
That's the Pokemon event.
I'll get my assistant to date it afterwards.
Two. Two. How does Canadians do day, month, year, or how do they?
It's backwards up here, eh?
Yeah. Well, I did the American way.
There you go. I will file this in the filing cabinet, and you are now the proud owner of Office Space number 1. Congratulations!
Yay!
Yay!
Punch on it.
Punches.
There we go. That's the closest we get to a handshake.
With the office building up and running and making some diamonds or making some IOUs, the next thing I need to do is make a shop. And so I've been tasked via my chat, look at that, to make an endermite farm. Well, to make an endermite farm, first thing we need to do is to make an enderman farm. So it is stream weekend, and I'm up next, and we're gonna go to the end and make an enderman farm. So maybe you guys can come along with me. I know we're jumping around from build to build to build, but one kind of leads itself into the other. So we're gonna go to the end. Chat's gonna help me come up with a design, and I'll bring you probably back near the end because it's gonna be the same old, same old. If you want a tutorial, just type in Google and search. I'm not much of a tutorial guy, but no, we'll get that made so that I can make some endermites. I'm getting started here on the enderman farm, and I wanted to bring you in. I had started to try to make a shulker box loader by scratch, and Sir Kiergon was watching me in chat, and he's like, how about I use one of those IOUs and come here and teach you how to make it the shulker box unloader or loader. So now I feel like I completely understand how it works, and I feel like I could make this from scratch, but Kiergon did come and help me. So he's redeemed, he spent one of the IOUs that he owed me, and so we're just about square. And also chat has come up with the color palette. It's purple and purple. So I kind of like this this block palette. I need to go up about 9 more blocks. You need to go 39 blocks from the block that you're standing on where they're going to fall to. From here, I need to go up 39 blocks and make a platform. So I need to go up about 9 more. And we're just going to continue this pattern in and try to get an enderman. The enderman is going to be called Sister Sledge. Aha, so I'll show you what that looks like when we get up top and make a platform. Well, that's a little troubling, but if you can't tell, the farm is working. The farm is working. Endermen are falling down the tube. We've made a flat platform up there with an enderbite, and there's a shulker box loader. So all the drops go into the shulker box, and I needed Kiergon to redeem an IOU to help me to make this. But basically it kind of works is the comparator does the counting, and once it gets a full signal, it goes around. Hey, look at you. It goes around here, unpowers this, which powers that, which powers this, and poops that out, and magic. No, it's actually pretty simple. I think they're getting it on top of, yeah, they're getting on top of this. So let's pick that back up. But yeah, simple enderman farm. But the cool thing is, with this new head pack, where we can get mob heads on the server, nobody's been able to get enderman. But let's run this for a while and see if I can get an enderman head here and see what they look like. Okay, well that took a little bit longer than I thought, but a couple things. Here is an enderman head. Let's throw it on and let's take a look. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. I might wear this all the time. I wish you could put enchantments on these and I would wear a mob head all the time. I love it. I love it. But the big thing that I needed was now I have some ender pearls. And this is going to allow me to stop procrastinating and actually start working on the storage again in my hot air balloon. Because I'm going to use ender pearls to teleport between platforms. So it's kind of an integral part of the plan. So I'm going to go live again. And chat's going to help me to design these. And that should be about the end of the episode, because it doesn't seem like much, but in real life it's been a couple of weeks and I want to get an episode out, but we have to get the storage built. Yeah, storage built, and I'll show you me. Hopefully during stream we'll stop in and take a look. I thought I'd jump into Spectator here to show you a little bit of what I'm working with. So I've changed around all the platforms and made the dark oak and put fences at the bottom just to give it a little bit more of an interest. But on top of each of the layers, it kind of represents what it is. So like this is all the ocean blocks as I get them, nether blocks as I get them, all my ores, all the wood types laid out, all my colorful blocks, all the end blocks, and all the stones. And then down here is going to be all of the decoration blocks and the bulk. So that kind of gives you the rough idea. The next thing to do is to do some redstone magic. And I want to have dispensers giving out ender pearls at each one of these stations. And it's going to be something very simple. Maybe we can figure out the redstone. Basically, I want to just stand on it, get a ender pearl thrown onto my body so that I can travel around. Ooh, I can travel from platform to platform. I can come over here, press a button, and get more. There is a bit of a problem with Bedrock. If I aim over here and I go right to a corner, I can go through the block. If I aim just right, you know how you get up on the on the roof of the Bedrock? If you go into the corner here and jab your way through. Anyway, you can end up through the blocks. It is what it is. But I'll see if I can figure out some kind of redstone device just to kind of, knock out a couple of ender pearls from time to time. Well, I think I'm finally into a place where I really enjoy this. I've added another layer, or another couple of spots. There's a spot over there just for shulker boxes. There's a spot here for odds and sods, like, vegetation stuff. But the big thing is every spot now has a dropper. With my fancy redstone, it has a pressure plate on it. Anyway, the dropper is full of ender pearls. So if I keep my menu over a blank spot, I walk over top of it, it dispenses an ender pearl, and I can then teleport myself to another platform. And if I want to go over there, I can teleport myself to another platform with another ender pearl. Sometimes I overshoot. It's going to take a little bit of learning how to use an ender pearl properly, but I really enjoy it. The other thing, I've got fletching tables and crafting benches and ender chests at every station, as well as anvils. That way I can, name stuff. But this is the mod where I can hover over top of this, I kneel, and I can go to spectator mode. So if I wanted to, I could just teleport myself with spectator mode from platform to platform as well. So all in all, super happy with the way things have turned out. Storage for everything. Everything has a spot. I've got a little bit of spare space. And if I need more, I just need to put some more platforms around. So I really like it. I really enjoy it. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. On next episode, I think we're going to focus in on the shopping district and try to increase our diamond capital and get some more money, because right now I'm pretty broke, pretty broke, and chat's made me agree to do some things. You'll see in the next episode. Thanks for watching.